Welcome you all to the IQ Farm and CM Society of Human Resources Management Discovery and Information session. Today we will present the SHRM certification preparatory course, the SHRM certification and other essential resources and tools offered by IQ Farm to empower professionals in the workplace. This is your opportunity to fully understand the SHRM certification preparation course and SHRM certification and the benefit you will derive from becoming a SHRM certified. Today's informative session is for all professionals, directors, managers, and all levels, CEOs, supervisors who wish to elevate their professional standing and to also enhance business or organizational performance by becoming a SHRM certified professional. To prepare you for this, IQ Farm is hosting the last cohort of the SHRM certification preparation course for the year 2024. This cohort will start which will be held online from October the 5th to December the 7th, 2024. With us today, we have Sharon Behari, who will be the course facilitator and instructor for the prep course. We'll present an overview of what this course entails and what you can expect to gain from it. Sharon, a seasoned HR professional with an MBA and CSP credentials from SHRM, excelled in executive education and leadership development, with extensive experience in roles like Director of Academics and Head of Learning and Development. She design and deliver tailored HR solutions globally for clients like UNICEF, SASOL, and KPMG. Sharon's strengths lie in stakeholders management, client relationship, and project delivery, ensuring successful outcome within scope and time. Described as an empathetic and assertive leader, she engaged individuals holistically to enhance personal and business performance. Sharon, the floor is yours. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Alejandro, and good afternoon, everyone else. Alejandro, thank you for that beautiful introduction. I was surprised to hear all those things about myself, so thank you very much. It's lovely to be with you this morning, this evening, this afternoon, wherever you're dialing in from, and we're very excited to have you with us. So this is an introductory module into what SHRM is all about, what the IQ Farm can offer you, and we're just going to take you through a couple of slides and give you some information. It may be a bit of information overload, so if I'm going too fast, let me know. Mr. Alejandro will be here to moderate. If you need me to slow down or you want to ask a question, please feel free, or otherwise we will take questions after the webinar. I don't have a lot of slides to get through, but I will just go through the why we're doing the certification, which one could be right for you, what it entails, and your benefits that you'll receive. So let me not keep it too long. I'm going to share my slides with you, and please let me know if you can see them. Can you see them?
Yeah, I think you're good to go.
Okay, so welcome again. I think our agenda for today is just we're going to do an overview of the SHRM certification, why we look at the SHRM certification, which certification is best for you, and that will be your decision. We'll talk a little bit about the online course, we'll talk a little bit about the examination, and then your next steps. Okay, so if you know nothing about SHRM, SHRM is a professional body that makes HR professionalized. Okay, so that is our body as HR professionals that we belong to, that we aspire to. It is the technical competence of your HR expertise. It gives you all the principles, the practices, and how to make HR an effective profession. So, you know, all of us, or most of us that are on the call, if you haven't been, if you're working in HR, to make sure it's professionalized, it's good to belong to a body that has policies and procedures and manages all practices in HR. And this is exactly what SHRM does. The certification looks at 3 knowledge domains, mainly in the people, the workplace, and the organization, and it's made up of 14 HR functional areas. So you get a full overview of HR as a professional. So even if you just look after learning and development, or you look after wellness, what this certification does is it gives you the view of everything that you require in an HR practice. And then you have obviously the 2 qualifications. You have the SHRM Senior Certified Professional, and you have the SHRM Certified Professional. So the way it looks at it is it's made up of the body of applied skills and knowledge. We call it BASK for its acronym. And you get the certification through testing, and you decide which certification you will go through. And it's ongoing through your development. So you either go on HR professional courses, or you contribute to HR studies, and that is how you maintain your qualification once you've achieved it. Okay, this is basically the SHRM body of applied skills and knowledge. This is what it's made up of. So you'd look at it, we have people, and all in people you have learning, you have talent, you have your HR strategy, you have employee engagement and retention, and your rewards. So you get to learn all of that while you're doing this certification. Then we look at the workplace. You think about how do you manage a global workforce, and I mean that is becoming more and more important as we are growing closer to each other. We have matrix teams that sit across the world now, and we don't always have to now come together in one place like we're doing today. You're all over the world, and we're actually meeting each other online. So how do you manage that global workforce? What are the risk management things that you have to know in HR, like your risk register? What are some of the things that can attack HR as a function? We also look at the US employment law and regulations, and then CSIR, okay, because that is important. As an HR body, we are still have to be a socially responsible body. And then we look at the organization. How is HR made up? What is the structure of HR? What is the organizational effectiveness and development that we do pursue in HR? And then managing our workforce. How do you manage to make sure everyone is in the correct places, and we've got a workforce that can actually do the work properly? And then we know, other than these last few years, technology has played a big role in how we professionalize our function. Not all of us are there as yet as companies, but there's definitely some things we have to look at. Sorry, someone got a question?
No, you continue. We take all the questions. We take all the questions at the end of your presentation.
Thank you. And then we look at employee and labor relations, as we know that is very important. So that is basically what you will learn through the SHRM certification, and then you'll be assessed. So why SHRM? SHRM is a professional body. It is backed globally. So it is really what professionalizes our function. You get your professional development. Once you've been through the certification, you can definitely say, I know HR intricately. I know all about those areas that we just spoke about now. It's globally recognized qualification. So wherever you go in the world, SHRM is recognized. So whether you're sitting in South Africa, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in anywhere in the world, SHRM is recognized. And so it's great to have that badge. It's relevant, so they keep on updating the material. So it's not something that has been developed today, left, and you don't look at it again. It is always there. And you have this continuous learning. You become a member of SHRM, you get webinars from them, you get beautiful course material that you can use. So it's really a great certification to have. Okay, so let's think about which certification is right for you, because you've got both. You've got the SHRM CP, which is a certified professional. So it's really for people who have general HR responsibilities. So it's really an operational role. If you're implementing policies, if you are the HR point of contact, if you're performing day-to-day HR functions like leave, you're preparing functions like signing bursaries, you're just doing your normal HR function, your day-to-day. And you have knowledge of HR principles and practices. And if you haven't got any of that, but you want to actually pursue a career in this field, then this is the certification for you. So it can, your HR generalists and your admin that deal with those principles, policies, and practices, this would be the certification for you. Then we have our next certification, which is your senior certified professional. These are for individuals that play more of a strategic role in business. You've already got 3 or more years of HR work-related experiences. You don't now implement, but you develop policies, you oversee them, you execute, you integrate the operations with direction, you manage the whole HR enterprise, you align the strategies to the organization, to the people and their goals. So you really look at the function as a whole. And then if you're not yet there, but you've already held your CP, your SHRM CP qualification for the last 3 years, and you're moving into, or you're acquiring a strategic role and you're pursuing to go into that role, then this is the qualification for you. Okay, so that's all about SHRM. So let's talk a little bit about our online course details. So I just want to give you a bit of experience of what I went through, right? I'll be running this program for iCube, and we'll start on the 5th of October. We'll finish on the 7th of December. We've got 10 sessions. It's Saturdays. It's from 9 to 1 p.m. It's South African time because that is where I'm based, and it's online only. But what is nice about this is you have someone that has gone through this process. So I struggled because I didn't do it through a course. I did it myself. I went on and I bought the material. I signed up with SHRM and I went through it myself. I'm not saying it's not achievable, but it is just, it's a little bit more difficult because you don't have someone guiding you. You don't have groups of people going through it with you together. So you can ask questions from each other. You can learn, you can interact, you can engage. When you're doing it on your own, you're on your own and you have to get through all these modules by yourself, test yourself. So you can obviously test yourself on the system and see where you're at, but nothing beats being in a room with other people where you can network, ask questions, and be together through this process. So that's just my experience. Of course, we have the preparation classes for the examination. So if what I was just telling you now, you can buy the online course material within 12 months, and that is accessed without an instructor. So it's your self-paced. Here is where people really make a mistake, like I did. I didn't self-pace properly, and so I was rushing in the end. I was very good in the beginning, and then I let it go, and then I was rushing, okay? And yes, the fees are cheaper, but you really are left on your own. And if you forget or you fall behind, you don't have anyone to help you. The one that iCube is offering is that you have your instructor, plus your course material. And for current HRF members, the price is 1090. Instructor and online course materials for new members is 1280, and that excludes your membership of 118, and tax is not included. And then if you want the instructor, me, plus your online course materials, and you're non-members, you're not a member of SHRM or of HRF, then your cost is 1490. So the one we're looking at now is your instructor with your online course materials for current members or new members. Our classes will run every Saturday from 9 to 1:30 p.m. And we will only the 19th of October. I have a personal problem and I can't make that class, but we will make it up as agreed by the group once you sign up. So there isn't a lot of time left up for signing. You're very welcome to take down the details, and we'll send you any information after this webinar, and you're welcome to go and pursue any one of these and check it out and see which one works for you. What you do have to bear in mind, and you need to make a decision around this, is that the first window for testing has already closed, okay? So you can't obviously have that first window. That was, your application had to be in by January. You had an early bird discount in March, and the deadline was May. So our next one now is the November one. So your second test window now is February 2025. So we encourage you to go start this program, do your course material, and then actually be ready to write your exam. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the exam. What is the exam? Because everyone gets nervous about this exam, and it is quite nerve-wracking if you haven't done an exam in a long time. But basically, it will take that whole basket, everything that I showed you, all the 14 HR practices. It will look at the 9 behavioral competencies that you need in HR. You need to know them. You will be tested through it. You will get your definitions, your key concepts, performance identifiers. Everything will be covered in that exam. But what is nice about it is we'll have time with each other to go through it, and we'll work it out together. But you do get a practice exam on the system. So what you do is, before you actually come to the course, you go on to SHRM and you enroll, and then you do an exam to show you where you are. So it will take currently, what do you know about HR? And then what it will pop out is say, these are the things you know, so these are the things that you don't really know. So they will suggest that you start with these 5 things first, because you don't really know them, and you're quite good at these, so you can leave this to later. So then, while we're going through the course, you, in the back of your mind, know, okay, leadership is a big point for me that I need to really know. So you'll already start thinking about it, going through the tools about it. When it comes to our session and we're in there, you'll ask me for the help that you need, and we'll prepare for that. Okay. The final exam is 4 hours long, approximately 4 hours long. It contains about 134 questions, and it's relevant to both the CP and the SCP audiences. It includes situational judgment items, multiple choice questions. So what that means is they will give you multiple choice questions that you can just tick A, B, C, or none of the above. And it will be scenarios. So your second part of the exam will be scenarios, where it says, Sharon did this in this situation, and this is what happened. What would you advise, Sharon? And then there will be options for you to write a little story or to choose an answer. Okay, so that's the exam. It can be overwhelming, but not if you've gone through an actual certification plus the practice exam, and then we prepare for the final exam. There are many tools on the SHRM learning system. You have a customized study plan, like I said to you. Once you go in there and you do it, it will show you where you need to work on more, what you can work on less, and it will actually put those questions out, and then you can retake the test, and it will say, okay, you've mastered this area, you still need to go to this area, and then you can work with me on that. You get online topic cards, and the topic cards are really lovely because it comes onto your screen. You press the question, you think about the answer, and you can flip it over, and it gives you all your topic cards, and you can print those out, so you keep on reminding yourself on the topic. It's online learning, so you can go back to it, you can come forward, you can go again, you can keep on revisiting these things. You have lots of practice questions, the practice exam, and lots of bonus resources. There is so much in that system that you can actually get quite a bit out of it. So it brings us to our end here. What do you need to do? Your next steps, make a decision between the CP or the SCP certification. You register with Africa HR Forum for our online class that starts on the 5th of October. Pick a testing window. You pay your exam fees. You come to class with us, and then you write the exam and you pass. And that's all from me. Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
you very much, Sharon, for your brilliant insights and your brief presentation about this preparatory course. I would like to read some testimonies from our previous participants.
Yes.
For example, I have one from Mr. Bonaventura Ribado, who is currently the staff manager at Total Energies Market in Equatorial Guinea and a former student of the preparatory course. Share invaluable insight into his journey and how it empowered him to excel in the SHRM certification exam and beyond. His motive for enrolling in the course was to deepen his knowledge of human resources operation and thus enhance his daily operations in office, especially by improving his efficiency and handling several real-life issues at work. The SHRM prep course also serves as a reminder of excellence in HR practice. Additionally, Mr. Ribado appreciated the top-notch guidance he received from a seasoned SHRM certified professional, as well as flexibility and convenience of attending classes on Saturdays, which enabled him to commit and learn into interactive environment with his peers. So I want to invite everybody who is interested to join this SHRM certification course, because not only the people in HR as myself as a diplomat, I benefit a lot with everything. And then sorry.
Can I give you some of my experience, just for the people that have been on this? I have been in learning and development. I've been in strategic HR roles. And I must say the benefit of having this SHRM certification has been exceptional, because since I joined a multinational organization, just knowing about a global workforce, just understanding learning and development differently, learning about things that we don't know, like employment law, your wellness and your ER, things you don't really touch on. This certification gives you such a broad overview of the full HR spectrum. And also, once you become a member, you have access to so many resources. So, Alejandro, I think that testimony is perfect, because you just get so much value. And it's so great what Africa Forum iCube have done, because just having someone that can go through it with you makes a huge difference.
Thank you very much. And as somebody who has been collaborating with iCube Farm for a very long time now, I think I've been collaborating with them for the past, let me say, 5 to 6 years now, and I can certify the tools they put in place for the people in HI in Africa, not only in Africa, around the world, because we had people joining us from all part of the world, and I also learn about the experience of African HI Forum. So I want to invite all of you to use this opportunity to join this SHRM certified prep course. It will be for your own benefits. Let me read some questions. Okay. Somebody asks here, how much is the course?
Sorry, I just want to pull out my presentation and then I'll tell you again. So there's different pricing ranges, right? I'm just going to share that again. It depends how you want to do it. So let me just share this again. These are the costs. If you do it on your own, self-paced, without an instructor, it's $795 US. If you take it with an instructor, plus the online course materials, and you're a current AHRF member, it's 1090. If you take the instructor online course materials, but you're a new AHRF member, it's 1208, plus you have the 118 membership fees. If you're a non-member and you take the instructor and the online course, it's 1490. So those are the costs.
Okay, thank you very much. Because we have also, you see, Catherine says he has tried to take the course twice but failed each time. Yeah. So
yeah.
So that's why it's very important, you know, to use the instructors to guide you how to navigate and be successful next time. So I think you have to take this opportunity, Catherine, to use all the resources that are available through the African HI Forum and the stream. Thank you. I have another question. How do I become an African HI Forum member? I think I will leave that question to my next speaker. I would like to introduce to you to Marilyn Alowede. She's the lead operator at the iCube Farm, to present to us the iCube solutions and services. So Marilyn, the floor is yours. And I think you are the right person also to answer the last question. How do they become HI member?
Okay, yes. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you, Sharon, for giving more insights into the SHRM prep course and the SHRM certification. And thank you all for taking the time to be here today. The objective of today's session is to inform you of the available initiatives that are designed to empower Africa's workforce. As professionals and leaders in the field of HR and in your respective fields, we are constantly seeking ways to empower and develop our workforce. So it is my pleasure to inform you about, in addition to the SHRM prep course that we'll be running, we also have the iCube Farm virtual training programs, which are diverse, in demand, and have been designed to equip professionals, managers, CEOs, directors, supervisors at all levels, and all those who seek to enhance their professional standing, as well as to drive business success with the in-demand required skills to excel in today's dynamic workplace. We have programs ranging from our specialized courses, which include artificial intelligence and data analytics, to our leadership training program. iCube Farm's virtual training programs offer you several advantages, including the flexibility to study at your convenience, and they are also very affordable. So regarding becoming a member of Africa HR Forum, it's very simple. There's a link posted in the chat. Once you follow that link, it'll take you to the page on our website, which gives you detailed information about what the packages entail and the benefits that you get. So becoming a member of Africa HR Forum will give you, yes, discounts to this SHRM prep course, as well as our various virtual training programs and much more. So I encourage you all to visit the link that has been posted in the chat, and also take note of the link to enroll in the SHRM, in the upcoming SHRM prep course. So thank you all for attending today, and I encourage you all to arm yourselves with the right skills and knowledge for your current and future roles. And yes, once again, visit the links that have been posted in the chat for detailed information about our various initiatives. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Thank you, Sharon, for today. Thank you, Alejandro, for moderating. And thank you all for attending. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alejandro, can we maybe just address the one thing where it says, which chat? I cannot see anything from here.
There is a question.
Okay, the chat.
Yeah.
They can't see.
Okay. Let me post the links on the question and answer then. Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know if
the links should be posted on the question and answer so that people can access to them.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you for your beautiful presentation, and also thank to you, everybody that joined us today. I will see you next time. That's a bye for me, and like we say in Italy, see you next time. Thank you very much.
Bye from me. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.